Because of your efforts and because other people are helping you, you are forgiven for the actions that you took out of your unprocessed trauma, the bad choices or the bad actions you took. And so when you now put out effort to heal the parts of you that need to be healed with the help of others, as you do that, you're forgiven for your actions that you acted out of your trauma. And as it's healed, then you start acting out of your trauma as a gift of the high traits instead of the negative. That's what ends up happening.
Yeah.
It's an amazing phenomenon. The forgiveness to me is an amazing phenomenon that happens automatically.
Yeah, and the dimensionality of forgiveness.
Yes.
That it's not this kind of flat, one-way thing.
No.
It's a much more holistic phenomenon.
And it's a natural phenomenon that comes from putting out efforts to heal your own body and have other people help.
Yeah.
That's where the forgiveness comes from.
Yeah, the forgiveness is I think I'm realizing it's less of a mental decision and more of like a rising frequency of physicality.
From the physical body.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Yeah. And then as the trauma gets healed and as you're forgiven for your transgressions, essentially is what they call them. Some spiritual types call those transgressions. They're just wrong choices you made because you made them out of your trauma, out of your fear, or your anger, or your fright, instead out of the love and the excitement and the knowledge and stuff. But then what happens is that the trauma becomes the compost that turns into the high trait, the highest traits of humanity start to grow out of the compost now. And then those are called the gifts that a person gets out of the deal. Because of their efforts and the help of others. Yeah. You get the high trait of whatever part of the body was traumatized or damaged is associated with certain personality traits. Honesty, hopefulness, ambition, understanding, enlightenment, all of those, whatever that was damaged, that now actually gets to be transmuted into the high traits is what ends up happening. I call them super sane behaviors. Some people call like random acts of kindness. I mean, whatever on whatever scale you want to know how these things are happening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.